A Women's Equality Day observance was recently held on Camp Zama to commemorate the 96 years that have passed since women were granted the right to vote.
Today's event was a Women's Equality Observance. It marks the day that women's suffrage was granted 96 years ago. And so we had an event to appreciate the history of that, as well as look to the future and what the future accomplishments of the women's equality movement will be.
Staff Sergeant David Rupp, Provost Non-commissioned Officer, G3 U.S. Army Japan, provided the opening remarks, followed by a Jeopardy challenge where the audience was divided into 3 teams and quizzed about the contributions that women have made throughout the years. The keynote speaker of the event was Major Lyndsey L. Thompson from the 441st Military Intelligence Battalion, who talked about the history of women's rights and the struggles that they have faced.
I wanted to basically take the opportunity to point out that this wasn't something that was given to us, that women have had to overcome many obstacles in order to obtain those rights.
I think that this was a nice breakup of a lot of the events. We have a lot of speeches. Having the game was really dynamic and really encouraged a lot of participation and encouraged people to really, dig into the well of knowledge and see what they knew, but also to get that good team building going on. Having each of the senior leaders in each of the sections to kind of manage their troops was also a nice touch.
Women in the United States were granted the right to vote on August 26, 1920, when the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution was certified into law.
Women have always been considered the protectors of America's virtue. So it's just now I think that it's acknowledged on more of an official basis. We've always played an important role in our history, in our country's history. But again, I think now it's being more so acknowledged because it is something that is done on a more political, more public platform.
Reporting for U.S. Army Garrison Japan Public Affairs, this is Rich Fagler.